Hello, and thanks for clicking into Witchy-Woo Tarot. This reading is for the general collective of all signs and will not possibly resonate with everyone. If it does resonate for you, please let me know down in the comments because I have loved connecting with a lot of you in the last few weeks. And I absolutely love it when you share your journey with me. So please keep the comments rolling. And remember, time, energy, gender, all of that is fluid. Just feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit, whether it be past, present, or future. And also, just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So speaking of subscribe, thank you so much to everyone who has connected with me and subscribed to my channel. I love the support. I love hearing from you guys. Private readings are making my life right now. So you guys are so great. Thank you so much. Also, just a quick announcement. I'm going to be doing away with the Etsy page. So I'm actually going to be launching my own website. And I will be making that live on the same day as the summer solstice and also, coincidentally, the new moon in Cancer. So I know some of you who follow my Instagram know I'm super excited about Cancer season. So if you would like to look into that, you can follow me on Instagram at Witchy-Woo Tarot, as well as for additional insights and messages. So anyways, I'm going to be doing a twin flame soul connection, soul tie, whatever you want to call it, your lover, your friend. And we're going to be digging into the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So this is going to be a mid-month check-in for twin flame soul connection energy. And we are going to get some present energy for the divine masculine and feminine. Remember, each of us has divine masculine and divine feminine energy within us, okay? So it really just depends on what part of your journey you're in. But just remember, for those of you who are listening to these videos and watching tarot readings, to connect with your person, if you're not in communication, just remember the best way for you to connect with your person is energetically by connecting to your own self. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you focus on your spiritual journey and your ascension, the quicker that person is going to be attracted to you, and it's going to be as a byproduct, okay? So the less you focus on the person themselves and the more you focus on like ascending and spiritually awakening and really getting in touch with yourself, that's when it's going to happen for you guys. So I urge you to look up the term quantum entanglement if twin flames is still a new concept to you. I know a lot of you have asked me what twin flames are, and it is kind of crazy when you read up on it, but honestly, if it seems crazy to you, then it's just simply because you haven't been blessed with that type of a connection. So moving right along, remember, this is a journey of your soul, not your mind. So a lot of you get stuck in your minds, thinking, and you're forgetting to feel. So when you start to come back to your own soul and you realize what the journey is really about, it's about your spiritual awakening and your ascension, that's when things will really start to make sense, okay? So I will quit yapping and I will get some energy for the divine masculine, what lessons or themes are going through the divine masculine at this time, what themes are being presented for the divine masculine, what themes are being presented. Okay, we have inner peace, perfect, good for you, masculine. And for the feminine, what do we have for divine feminine? What do we have for divine feminine? Perfect. And at the bottom of the deck, I just saw serendipity. Okay, so serendipity, if you've ever seen that movie, it's like, oh gosh, things just always end up lining up, right? You happen to meet somebody right at the right time, right at the right moment. You happen to run into that person when you weren't expecting to, but it's like the divine plans these things and they happen because they're meant to happen. So some of you might still be under the impression that things happen for no apparent reason at all, right? Well, if you're still on that page, then I really do urge you to do some research, okay? Because it's impossible. This, again, quantum entanglement. Go ahead and look it up. It might start making more sense to you. So for the masculine, We have inner peace. That's beautiful. And on the front of this book, it says, I am enough. Right up top, you are enough, masculine. I think the masculine is finally starting to really get it, guys. He's starting to see that all of these external things, all of the things that are things, status, money. And you know, I'm not discrediting you for working hard, okay? Work hard, make that money, manifest abundance into your life, right? But a lot of you have allowed those type of things to control you, and you have been sacrificing your peace to maintain that front. Okay, I think the masculine is getting it. They're grasping the concept now that their peace is more important than any of those things. Okay, all of that stuff can just fall away now. Now they're focusing on inner peace and manifesting their vision, their dream, right? You are enough. And that's another thing too. Men are forced into shackles immediately upon being born as a male, right? You have all these expectations that society places on you, that your parents place on you and things like that. And I talk about this a lot, right? Gender roles. It's like you're in shackles. You have to do these things. It's a lot of times you end up getting stuck in relationships that are performative because you feel obligated, right? Well, nothing. The only obligation that you have is to yourself and to your peace. Okay, so great job, masculine. Super proud of you. For the feminine, we have connection. We have connection, guys. And look, we have the soul song playing in the background, the sunset. We have this romantic feeling, this letter on the table. I feel like a lot of feminines right now are feeling energetically like a message is about to come their way. Okay, they're starting to get back on that same page energetically as their masculine, and I think a lot of us are starting to walk the path of divine reunion. Okay, we're in the stages of reunion now. We're realizing things, we're awakening, we're understanding and appreciating our connection for what it really means. We understand the depth of the connection now because of the separation, right? Because you don't truly know what someone means to you until they walk away, until they run away, or until you run away from them. So either way, the feminine is appreciating this connection. She is singing her soul song, and she is opening her arms and waiting there energetically, saying, it is safe. I'm ready to come together into union with you. I'm ready to make that connection. I'm ready for the balance. And look, we have the 2 cups here. 2 of cups, balance, union, harmony, equal give and take. Feminine is ready. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get some recent, past, present, future energy for the masculine and feminine. And then I'm going to clarify and dig a little bit deeper and ask how, what the masculine is thinking in their conscious mind, and how they're feeling energetically towards their feminine and vice versa. And then what actions they're planning to take. Okay, so recent, past for the masculine using the Tattoo Tarot. Recent past for the masculine. Recent past for the masculine. So my reading on the beach was really short. This reading might be a little bit longer, as I do plan to dig a little bit deeper. So buckle up, because it's going to be a good one. Okay, wow. So in the recent past, we have the 6 of Wands for the masculine. For the present, recent past, man, we have victory in the recent past. Okay. Down the rabbit hole, under the table to retrieve the cards that have fallen. So in the present, we have the Knight of Swords and the 2 of Coins. Excellent. So the masculine is wanting to rush forward into change, okay? They're making changes. And in the future energy for the masculine, do we have for the future energy and where the relationship is going? For the masculine energy, please. for the future energy, we have the Ten of Wands. Perfect. Good for you, masculine. Putting down burdens. Amazing. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Oh my goodness. So in the recent past, the masculine has decided that they want to go forth into a brand new beginning. They're ready to step off the cliff into the unknown. They've got a small bag packed and the sun on their back, and they are ready to go. Okay. They have their dog. They have like barely anything, and they don't even care. They've realized all they need is their peace, right? They've got their dog, they've got their like little overnight bag, and they're like, let's get out of here, Toto. We're on our way. We're starting a new journey now. We are moving forward. So in the recent past, we have the Six of Wands for the masculine. Beautiful. So there has been a victory. Okay, maybe some sort of public recognition. Maybe the masculine has recently decided to come out with it. And when I say that, I mean, make the public aware that he is no longer sacrificing himself for the greater good. Okay, the masculine is not the ultimate sacrifice. The masculine is the masculine. They take control of their life. They push forward with passionate energy, and they win, right? So that's beautiful. And for the present energy, again, we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Two of Coins. So what this tells me, Knight of Swords is all about expect the unexpected, right? I feel like this masculine is ready to try something new. All right, maybe they haven't been so forthright in the past. Maybe they have been quiet, but they are ready in the present to rush forward with a passionate message, okay? They want to rush in and tell you how they feel. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And also, if you haven't seen the Libra extended bonus reading that I just did, this card also came out in that reading. Okay. So again, expect the unexpected. The masculine is ready to do the dance of change. All right. They're ready to balance, and they're ready to make that decision and push forward with the changes that they're making. Okay. And they're ready to do it quickly. Now, with the future energy and where the relationship is going on the masculine end, we have the Ten of Wands, which is all about putting down burdens. This masculine, and I feel like the Ten of Wands was in the last twin flame reading. The masculine wasn't really ready to put down those burdens now, but where the relationship is going, he's ready to throw it all away. He's like, I'm done carrying all of this weight. I'm done carrying everybody and everything and every situation on my back. I'm just done with it. I'm ready to move forward in a passionate way. And we have arrows on here, which reminds me of Cupid's arrow. Beautiful. So for the feminine, I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot, which always makes me think of Stevie Nicks because she talks about her crystal visions. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. All right, that's enough, Stevie. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Emperor for the feminine. Interesting. So the feminine is stepping into her masculine power in the recent past. She's taking control, and she is, look, and he is holding his solar plexus right here. It's like she's really understanding that she has to balance her feminine and masculine moving forward in order to work towards that union, right? Holding her solar plexus, understanding where the two of you in the physical realm connect spiritually and in one soul, right? So for the present energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, feminine, I see you. And in the future, where the relationship is going for the feminine, we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So in the recent past, the feminine has gone through quite the transformation, okay? And this right here, it says, Vita mutatur non tolitur, which means life is changed, not taken away. Okay, so this is very amazing because look, it's like the angel of death came and the dark night of the soul came and washed over her, but it was like that was necessary in order for her to become this new, beautiful, and changed divine feminine spirit, right? So That's beautiful. And then again, in the recent past, we have the Emperor. So stepping into that masculine energy, really calling in her power, maybe also recognizing her masculine in a sense. Like I said, she's understanding the connection now, right? So in the recent past, I feel like she's now finally acknowledging her masculine. She's giving her masculine his props. She's paying him his dues. She's like, okay, I see you. I see you through my crystal ball. I see the work that you're doing. It's not going unnoticed, masculine. Okay? All of the hard work that you're doing, feminine saying, I see you. Okay? Now we have the Ace of Pentacles in the present, which is all about that tangible, brand new offer. It's about new success, new wealth, something about a new beginning in the tangible world. So I feel like the feminine is really manifesting this abundance into her life. Okay? She's not waiting for anybody to come and do it for her. She's realized that abundance exists within her, and it's been there the whole time, because in the future for the feminine, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is very strong earth energy. This is all about hard work. This is all about watering the seeds that you've planted, and she's working diligently on her spindle, and she's creating something, right? She's creating maybe a blanket or a tapestry, whatever it is. She's working really hard, and she is happy about it. This isn't like, oh, this isn't like 10 of Wands hard work. This is like the work that I'm doing and the work that I plan on producing is going to help and change and make individuals happy. This is like when you find your purpose and you start actually putting your energy into your soul purpose, right? You're happy about the work. You're not burdened by it. So moving forward, I do want to ask, because I don't really feel like any of those cards need clarification per se, but I do want to ask more questions about how each party is thinking, feeling, how they view the relationship, and what actions they're wanting to take moving forward. So for the masculine, what is the masculine thinking in their conscious mind regarding their feminine? What is in the masculine's conscious mind at this time? Whoa, I'm not taking all of those. I'm just going to take this. So conscious mind, what's in their heart space? Where do they see, or excuse me, how do they view their relationship, or how do they view their feminine? How is the masculine viewing their feminine? Oh, I caught you before you rolled off the table. You thought I wasn't going to catch you, but I caught you. All right, so how does the masculine plan to take action moving forward? What actions are the masculine planning to take? Any actions coming from the masculine? Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to just do this and just shuffle for everybody really fast. All right, so for the feminine, what's in the feminine's conscious mind regarding her masculine? What is in the feminine's conscious mind regarding her masculine? Okay, conscious mind. What's in the feminine's heart space regarding her masculine? Heart space. How do they view their masculine? Oh, honey. Okay, and what actions does the feminine plan to take? Interesting. Well then, all right. Bottom of the deck for both energies, we have the Chariot. So this is moving along very quickly, guys. The Chariot is about duality, which is also the same concept of quantum entanglement. So positive, negative energy, yin, yang. And in general, I think because of everything going on planetary wise, I feel like the eclipse season and all of the planets in retrograde are kind of forcing the timelines to slow down to where you two are actually going to be able to come together. And there will be an opportunity presented again that was missed before. It's like the eclipse is almost like a glitch in the matrix, right? It allows that portal, that veil to be lifted. and where something may not have been able to progress before, this is the opportunity for the real changes to be made. Okay, and a lot is going to be revealed. So for the masculine, in their conscious mind, we have, again, Wands energy, but we have the Seven of Wands. So the way that they're thinking is they're finally standing up for themselves. They're finally defending themselves and this connection, and they plan to fight to achieve all that they are wanting to achieve in their heart space. You cannot even make this up. We have the Empress. So in the masculine's heart space, his feminine is there. She embodies everything in his heart. It's like the feminine is keeping his heart going. The feminine is what keeps his heart alive. Okay? This is divine feminine energy. This is the healer, the nurturer, the mother, the wife. Okay? Divine feminine is in the masculine's heart. That's beautiful. Regarding how he views his feminine, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So interesting, we're getting the Ten of Wands twice. So how he views the feminine, it's like he understands in order to achieve the Two of Cups, in order to get on the same page as the feminine, in order to come together in union and in harmony, they have got to put the burdens down, okay? Let go. Just let go, okay? There's no use in holding on to things that are no longer serving your soul purpose. And they realize that now. That's how they're viewing this connection, okay? They see the potential. They want this. They know that they have to do away with the burdens, and that is where the masculine is going in the future, okay? The action, y'all, I'm about to cry. The action for the masculine is the Emperor. The action and look at the eclipse. You guys, I cannot make this shit up. Excuse me. The masculine is planning on moving forward by stepping into his power and providing the balance that has been missing this whole time. They're ready now to put down the burdens. They're ready to take control. And they're ready to acknowledge who they are. They're remembering who they are, and this is how they plan to act moving forward. They're going to be acting accordingly. So for the feminine, in her conscious mind, we have the Eight of Swords. So the feminine is feeling a little bit trapped in her mind right now, okay? I'm feeling strongly there hasn't been any communication yet. And the feminine is getting a little worried. It's like she feels like her only option is in her mind right now. It's in that 5D connection, right? That's all she has right now. So she's a little trapped in her mind. She's feeling a little stuck. But again, we talk about that we're not our mind, we are our soul. Okay, so I'm feeling a little conflicted energy from the feminine, but in her heart space, we have the Six of Wands. So in her heart space, we have the recent past is coming up, the same card for the masculine, okay? So in her heart, she is holding on to this victory. She's holding on to this idea of recognition of the relationship. This is something that's not going to just go away. This is something that's deeply rooted. It's like she knows this connection is meant to be. She's just holding out in her heart for that victory. She's holding out for that public recognition. She wants to be able to be out in the open and free like a butterfly with her masculine. But unfortunately, right now, all she has is the memories in her mind. All she has is the energetic connection and not the physical, okay? Which can be confusing sometimes. I understand that. I've been there. How the feminine is viewing her masculine. She is viewing her masculine as very sad, depressed, And I think maybe that might be why in her conscious mind, she's got this Eight of Swords mentality. It's like, how do I help my masculine from afar? How do I connect with him and help him and be there for him when I can't actually be there for him? It's like she views her masculine as very sad, very down. And maybe this is energy that she's picking up on from how her masculine has been, like I said, not communicating, right? Maybe there are things she's picking up on, visions she's having. But with the Five of Cups, we also do know that even though there is spilled milk, even though there have been disappointments and sadness, what's important is the two cups that remain, okay? The two cups that remain. All right, so even though the feminine is viewing her masculine as sad, she knows that her masculine is also energetically holding on to that Two of Cups behind his back, right? Maybe he's not ready to reveal his plans to the public just yet, and maybe that's what's in the feminine's heart. This is what she wants, right? He's not ready for that yet. I think he's just realizing that that's what he wants, right? He just recently realized he wants that victory. Moving forward, he's going to take it, right? He's going to claim it. But I don't think the feminine is aware of that just yet, okay? So how the feminine is going to move forward, what action she's going to take, the feminine is going to remain single. She's going to remain abundance. She's going to continue doing what she's doing and not letting external factors get in the way of her manifesting the life that she wants, right? So with the Nine of Pentacles, that's one step away from the Empress, right? The only pentacle that's missing would complete and make it the Ten of Pentacles, right? So even though she's moving forward, she's not planning on adding any more romantic connections to her tally, whatever you want to call it, to a notch on her bedpost. She's not wanting anything else with anyone else. She's just wanting to manifest abundance on her own. Okay, she's working hard at remaining abundant and staying free. Maybe she's staying free because she knows deep down that union is imminent, right? So why get tangled up in something else? Why put herself out there in that way when she could just potentially end up back in this energy, right? It would just make things worse and draw out the process. So before we go, I'm going to get some affirmation cards. So these are Law of Attraction cards by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. And look at that. The first card on top is trust. And I didn't even see that. And then awareness at the bottom, okay? So it's like, I think both sides are starting to trust in the connection. They're starting to see what it's really going to take in order to move things forward. So where the masculine is having this huge awakening and coming forward and wanting to communicate and put down the burdens, right? They're holding on to their feminine in their heart. The feminine is feeling like, you know, the emperor that she's been waiting for. She can't bring him forward if he's not going to come forward, right? So she's just going to continue to manifest abundance on her own and wait for the divine to reveal the next step, okay? So for the masculine, I want to get messages from this deck because I know a lot of times we talk crap to ourselves and say really negative things, and a lot of times that is what prevents us from being able to manifest in the way that we want because we're spending time on negative energy. So these are affirmation cards that will replace those negative thoughts and patterns with constructive ones, okay? So for the masculine, what advice do we have moving forward? What message does the masculine need to hear moving forward for the next few weeks? What message does the masculine need to hear moving forward? Any advice on the flow? Here we go. Oh my God. The trust card, which was on top the whole time. So the message that the masculine needs is, I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. That is amazing. For the feminine, what message does the... Okay. Oh my God. Okay, you guys. And then we have non-attachment and respect. Okay, so for the feminine, interesting, we were just talking earlier about releasing outcomes. So respect and non-attachment. I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. Okay, so you must have self-respect, because if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect anybody else, right? It's like you can't love yourself, or you can't love someone else unless you love yourself. Love isn't possible unless you have self-love. And then non-attachment. I'm certain that I will reach my goal while letting go of how it will happen. Perfect. Exactly what we've been talking about this entire reading. The feminine is letting go of attachment. She is letting go of the outcome. She's manifesting abundance in her own life, regardless of whether or not someone is standing beside her. She's having respect for herself, respect for others. But going back to this card and this card right here as the main themes, just because the feminine is letting go of how things will happen doesn't mean that she's ever going to let go, right? You can never let go of the other half of your soul. You can never sing that song with anyone else. You have a soul song. And for the masculine, gaining that inner peace is so important, because there have been so many burdens to carry along this path. So for the masculine to let go and understand that they are enough, and the feminine still holding on to the connection, making it energetically possible for the masculine to reach her, there's really nowhere else to go but up, guys. All right, so this reading was beautiful. I hope that it resonated for someone. This has been amazing. I love you guys. Again, if you have any questions, want to talk, want to chat, just go ahead and email me at witchywootarot@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at witchywootarot for additional insights and messages. And I hope that you will check out my new website in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for the next round of Zodiac videos. All right, guys, be safe, be well, have a great night. Bye.